Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and today I promise, we are going to go over that last Funko Pop from Toy Temple, as well as a great classic rant that we're starting fresh and new. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, double A, beep beep, RON. Before we get into that last Funko Pop from Toy Temple, there is something that has been frustrating me for some time now. I had a meeting earlier at my store, and after I was done at the store, I had to make my way home. Yes, it was rush hour traffic. Yes, I hate rush hour traffic, but that is not what we're talking about today. Nope, we're not discussing rush hour traffic. We are going to talk about maybe a touchy subject for those who do this. People who ride their bicycles in the street. Now look, I understand you got to ride your bicycle somewhere. There's people walking on the sidewalk half the time, so you're not really on the sidewalk. You want to give them a little bit of respect. But I don't remember when I was younger riding in the street. I thought riding in the street was a no-no. I remember my parents saying, don't ride in the street. You could ride in the cul-de-sac, but watch yourself. But never deliberately ride in the street. Now, I know I'm in the city, I'm in West Philly, and people have bikes, and they need to go this, there, and that. But listen, I remember clearly hearing that you have to adhere to the basic rules and regulations of what cars do. So, what do I mean by that? When you're at a stop sign, you stop. You don't just continue and press forward. Like, what is this shit? Every time I'm driving and there's a bicycler in the lane and I'm have to watch out of the corner of my eye, because if I'm making a if I'm making a left hand or a right hand turn, I gotta see out of the peripheral and check my mirrors. It's just another hazard on the road, especially the people that, when they're coming the direction opposite of you, if I'm going north and they're going west or east, and they just fly right through the stop sign. I could hit you. And you know what? It ain't your fault. It's my fault. So, come on. Give the drivers a little bit of respect. Give them a little bit of courtesy. And maybe just stop at the stop signs. I know you want to keep going and going and going like the Energizer money. But just for my sanity, for everyone who watches 8 Minutes with Aaron's sanity, chill the fudge out. Stop at the stop signs. Stop flying down the street. And you're supposed to share the road. Share the road. Sharing is caring. Not driving all around the corner in the street and shit like that. Do you know how many times I'm driving home at night? Hey, look, it's hard enough to see at night. Put on one of those reflective helmets. Get some lights for your bike. Because I don't want to be blamed if, God forbid, I hit you because you weren't wearing bright-ass lights so I can see you in the darkness of the night. So please. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm begging you, please. Wear some reflectives. Stop at the stop sign. Stop making Aaron angry. And that's my rant for today. Now we got to go into that final Funko Pop from Toy Temple. Now, on the video that I posted prior, we got a couple of people were saying they're kind of bangers, but in my opinion, they weren't bangers at all. We got Shigawari, or Tomara Shigawari, signed by Eric Vale. Look at that. I remembered the name. And then you had Bulbasaur, signed by Tara something, but at least I got her name right and can read it. And then I found out that heart is on multiple boxes. So guess what? She didn't make it specifically for me, and she's not in love with me. Can you believe the audacity of some people? And then we got the final one from Naruto, which was the Toby, and he was signed by some guy that I cannot remember his name. Sorry about that guy I can't remember, but you know what I'll do for you? I'll put up a picture right over there and with your name on it so you don't feel left out. Now, before I go over this Funko Pop, I do got to give you a little bit of information. I did no backup or did not review this in advance. I have no idea other than the common knowledge that I can remember from the anime Air Magna. Yes, I did already open it, and I know what it is, and it is from Hunter x Hunter, one of our favorite animes that has been on hiatus more times than the Big Show turning face and heel in wrestling. And if you don't get that term, well, maybe you need to start watching some wrestling. Here he is, Killua Zoldyukum. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Sorry, I butchered the name. Yes, you can leave down in the comments how much you hate me or dislike me, but I'm not going to go back in time and learn the pronunciation. Now, Hunter x Hunter, as I mentioned before, has gone on hiatus many a times. I can't speak today on 8 Minutes with Aaron. I do read the anime, and well, you want to call it the anime or the manga, I read that. And I sort of was trying to pick up on the show, which was pretty decent. I did watch some of the fights, and the fights are pretty husky. They're not all crazy, you know, like in Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. A lot of it's like hand-to-hand combat. I can kind of relate it to that one show that has a multiple part series, and I can't remember, they had the ripples, and then they do the stances. I can't believe I can't remember the name. Why do I bring up names I can't remember? I see it so clearly in my head. Maybe I'll put a picture and then you'll be like, oh, that's what he's talking about. But this dude ran with Gon. He's pretty husky. I think he knows like Nin, Jin, something. He rides on a skateboard, I think. Maybe he doesn't ride on a skateboard. He could ride on a skateboard. Does he have like a yo-yo? Does he have a yo-yo? Am I thinking of a different character? Am I thinking of... You know what? I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. But this dude was teaming up with Gon. They got some kind of video game, and then they had to look for Gon's dad, and they, you know, jump in the video game, and they win like millions of dollars and shit like that, doing like tasks. But yeah, I guess this guy's pretty cool if you watch Hunter x Hunter. Every time I see that it's coming back, 2 more weeks, I don't see it anymore. I can't make out who the hell signed it, but he did write Killua in white, so it's a 2-colored signature on this Funko Pop. I really wish I could give you more on this dude. I believe he did have a fight where he used the lightning element, though. Does this look like lightning? Does this look like lightning on this guy? I think this might be lightning on him. And I know, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore, folks. But Toy Temple, I wasn't really happy with all the 4 Funko Pops that I did get from them. It didn't really make me happy about the money I spent, and knowing me, you know, my laziness, I'm never going to sell anything. Gosh, I was trying to remember the name of the show that I can't quite throw out there. It was the thing was a Dante, and he got bit by a vampire, and there's a whole vampire saga. What the hell is that thing? And they have some kind of gems or something gem in the name. I cannot recall the damn name. You know what? We're going to throw an extra right in here. You know what I don't like? That I can't remember things that are so clearly and vividly in my head that I can't think of the name of the show, character, or anything else about it. Oh, man, I've been watched the whole freaking show. And I don't know the name, and I just read it in the manga. All right, well, I guess it's just time for them ups and them downs. So let's start off with the people in the street, the bicyclers, and I've already explained too much about them. You are getting a down. And then Toy Temple, I'm just going to throw another review in for you after I opened up the 4th one. Yeah, you're getting a down, and yes, I'm going to actually put you on a maybe 8 Minutes with Aaron's ban list. That's right, you are going to join the ranks of Taco Bell, who was on that list, on and off, you know. And Killua, I know you're pretty husky in Hunter x Hunter. I don't know why I keep putting this sign on the down. I'm just going to give you an up. I'm giving you an up, 1, because I can't remember your techniques. I'm giving you an up because I like the lightning ability. 3, I like it because I like the beginning of it when you worked with Gon. And 4, I don't know. Who the hell knows? I'm just going to give you the up. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time when I try to figure out what the hell I'm talking about. And I will see you later. Bye.